All right, we're going to talk about the summer crisis program because temperatures will be heating up eventually and maybe people might be needing some help to stay cool. Joining us today, Community Services Director of West Ohio Community Action Partnership, we have Kris Keller. Thanks for coming today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Okay, so, we're not really heated up a whole lot, but by the time July 1st comes around, a lot of people, will be, struggling perhaps. So let's talk about summer crisis program. What does that really mean? Who can get some help?
Okay, first of all, you have to meet the low income guideline, which is 175% of the federal poverty guideline for your household. And once you meet that requirement, you still need to meet another requirement because it is a crisis program. So the other requirement that you would have to meet, there's three things. Someone in your household 60 or older, someone in your household has a medical condition that requires air conditioning in the summer, or you have a disconnect notice with your electric bill or already shut off, or if you're establishing new service, that is also an eligibility.
Okay, so you have to have all of those or just one of those?
Just one of those plus the income.
Oh, plus the income. All right,
yes.
Very good. So you are trying to help a variety of people. And do you typically see like emergency things, shutoffs, or like medical conditions? Is there a typical thing that you guys see throughout summers?
Yes. In fact, we start seeing people before we actually get to summer crisis usually because it is July 1st, and years past it's been a lot hotter by now in mid-June, but the program, we don't dictate the guidelines as to when it runs. It runs July 1st all the way to September 30th. And it's a one-time thing, so if you get summer crisis right away in July, you're not going to get the benefit again until next year.
Okay.
But yeah, we see a lot of people coming in. Last year, actually, we approved over 700 applications.
Whoa,
in just at our agency, and that's not how many people applied. That's how many people qualified and got approved.
Right. Yeah. So is it like just a standard amount, or depending on what they need, you'll buy an air conditioner for it? How does that work?
Right. You can qualify for an air conditioning, and that's separate from the help on your electric bill.
Okay.
So you can actually get an AC unit if you qualify, and that is just the qualifications I already said, plus you can't have gotten one from us in the last 3 years.
Okay.
So if you can get that benefit plus help on your electric bill, and for most of the Lima area residents who have AEP, it would be a maximum of $500 on your electric bill, and that's going to be based on how much you owe to get you caught up.
Okay.
And then $800 for unregulated utilities, which a lot of our clients in Auglaize and Mercer County have the local Salina Utilities, Wapak Utilities, St. Mary's, yeah.
All right. So that was another one of my questions. So it is in you guys' service area, the other counties, not just Allen County?
Not just Allen County, yes.
Okay,
we serve Auglaize, Mercer, and Allen.
Now, do you apply online, come in person? How do you,
All of the above.
Okay.
You can pick up a hard copy application, take it home, email it in to intakedocs.org. Or you can come into our office, leave the application in our drop box, or we do have on our website, www.wocap.org, you can find the application there.
All right. So is there a way to get maybe to the top of the list, like if it's a medical emergency or it's crisis because you've been turned off, or
yes.
is it just first come, first serve?
No, we do. I mean, it is first come, first serve in a way, but we do prioritize someone who is about to be disconnected or already disconnected because we want to get the electric on first and foremost. And if you do have the medical condition, we could still keep your service on. Even if you're about to be cut off or whatever, we can work with the utility company and let them know that you're working with us.
Right, yeah. So summer crisis program, we also run into the winter program too, but it's separate and some of the qualifications are different, right? So if they get the winter help, doesn't necessarily mean that they might get summer help, right?
Right. You might not qualify for summer crisis, but you might, and you can get both. You can get both.
Oh, you can get both.
Qualify
okay,
for
all
both.
right, very good. And I know sometimes you guys talk about PIP, and that like helps like with the payment plan. Can you do that kind of help with the summer crisis program or not?
We can pay towards, if you're past due on your PIP, we can pay towards that. Now, last year, and I think a few years prior to that, being in PIP default was one of the qualifications, and they took that away this year. So that is different. but we can still help you with your electric bill to get caught up on your PIP.
And if this all seems kind of confusing, call your office, fill out the form,
Yes.
and then you guys can help out along the way,
Even
right?
if you think you might qualify, go ahead and call us or put in an application.
Right, yeah, exactly, because you never know. All right, well, we'll be heating up, and you guys will be there to help out. Thanks for coming today.
You're welcome.
All right, don't go away. We'll take a look at the weather forecast next.